Hey everyone, Shadowwraith back again, this time with a quick guide on the Festering Core Grandmaster. Overall, I don't think this GM is too bad once you learn the mechanics, because the boss fight is fairly controlled. So, first tip, as you load in, go over here to the right underneath so that the ads don't shoot you. As far as subclasses are concerned, we're running 3 Void Hunters for invisibility. You could also swap one of those out for like a Well of Radiance Warlock or a Void Top Tree Warlock for a lot of Oppressive Darkness and Overload grenades. But our strategy was just to invis past as much as we could. So you'll see we alternate invisibility. I invis the group here, and then I'm speeding up the footage. My teammate invises us there. And then as far as loadout is concerned, I would recommend running Mountaintop, Void, Overload Bow, and Anarchy on one player. Overload Bow, Void Pulse with Unstoppable and Xenophage on second player, and then third player with Mountaintop, Solar Unstoppable Hand Cannon, and Anarchy. Right here, you'll see we invis and then we hide behind this block to kill this first Hydra. We both sticky him with Anarchy and then go invis. With 2 people hitting him with Anarchy, he should burn down before the invis goes away and you can just jump through the portal. And then this next area, we kill these guys because it's a little less chaotic and they're just red bars, so it didn't take very long. And then you'll for sure want to kill this Cyclops, because he can bubble you and that just makes it a pain, and then he can shoot you in the back. So we invis here again, and then we jump down to the left of this pillar, and I sticky this Cyclops as well so we can wait for him to burn down while we're under here. Then invis the team up. Then we throw another smoke bomb at this ledge. One more right here at the corner. And then we jump across. And then this is where it gets chaotic and everybody just has to invis themselves. You can see I almost died to that bubble, but because I had Heart of the Pack for the extra resilience and recovery, etc., I was able to just barely survive. Once you hit here, the ads should stop trying to shoot you in the back. They retreat, and then you should be okay. I'd recommend killing at least this overload before jumping down, because it gets very, very chaotic if you don't. More ads will spawn as you run through the area down there. So our overall strategy for killing these is you hit them with an overload bow, you stick them with Anarchy, and then keep hitting them with an overload bow to keep them from regenning health, and then finish them off with like Mountaintop and Group Fire. Once we finish the rest of the Harpies, I jumped down and the rest of my team stayed up there, and then I just stayed invis on the plate while they killed the little blocks. And then I jump over to the second plate and again throw invis, dodge to get invis back while they kill the blocks. Then we finished killing the last overload, cleared the ads, grabbed ammo, and then came through here. Watch out for these red walls. They will electrocute you if you're nearby them, not even if you touch them. If you touch them, you just instantly die. But they will electrocute you if you're too close. So here we sticky the Cyclops and then kill these ads just to have less stuff shooting at us as we run past. And these are all red bars, so it's not too bad. And then you can see I'm running Taken Armaments, so I throw a nade there to get more Anarchy. And then we go up here to the right, running up this beam. There will be a Sniper and a Harpy up here. You can kill them pretty quickly. And then there will be a Solar Shield. I would recommend killing him very quickly with Xenophage. And then take out this Cyclops from across the way so he doesn't nuke you as you're running through the rest of this. On the other side of this jump, there's a overload. So I invis, we jump across, and then I'll go back to normal speed here, and I throw an overload grenade to stop him, and then we unload with Xenophage Mountaintop and take him down very quickly. Alright, this next step, I sticky the Cyclops again, and then we just hide so that we don't get killed. He blows up pretty quickly, and then I invis our team down this next pillar, and then my teammate invises us when we get to this pillar here. This is a little chaotic. One of my teammates gets hit by that blight ball, so we have to go back to res him. And then after the revive, we're able to jump back up. And then this was a really weird glitch. I've not seen this before. I avoided the wall, get electrocuted. I'm like, okay, no big deal. But for some reason, it kept damaging me and ended up killing me. So fortunately, one of my teammates hadn't jumped down yet. and was able to revive me up there. Once you jump down, there will be a invisible Minotaur here that does a lot of damage. So try to kill the Cyclops first, but watch out for this Minotaur. He comes in and really wrecks stuff. Once you kill him, there will be 2 unstoppable champions. These guys are pretty straightforward. Just kind of bait them up to the top, hit them with Anarchy, hit them with an unstoppable shot. I throw a grenade for Oppressive Darkness, and then we melt him down with Mountaintop. There's one more. Try not to face them both at the same time. We bait the next one up, do the same thing. And then you can stand on this plate to spawn the little cubes. And then once those get killed, these ads spawn, so I just kind of carpet Anarchy on the ground because they multiply very fast. Once you clear them, as soon as you get to this ball, these next ads will spawn. There's a overload and a mini boss. Don't stick around here for too long. I stuck around just a bit too long and get destroyed by the champion. So if this happens, stay calm. My one teammate overloads him, and then my other teammate revives me, and then we just try to take down these ads from afar. And you can see, like, this overload champion is just a beast. He one-shots my teammate as well. Fortunately, we're able to get the res. I would recommend stacking some major resists. Like there, I took a sniper shot. Usually that would kill, but because I had some extra resistance, I survived. After we kill that champion, kill the mini boss. The mini boss really is not that bad. And then jump on the plate, kill the blocks again, and then you can move on to the next area. This next area I would say is a lot easier than the first area to invis through. We just had everyone invising themselves. Took a little less coordination. And then all you really have to do is get across this gap, and you should be safe over here. So turn around, make sure the rest of my team. There is this little booper back here, and one of my teammates almost gets launched off as I'm saying, hey, be careful of this thing. So fortunately, she survived. And then we jump up here. I go ahead and use my super on this void mini boss. Barely kills, fortunately. And then 2 wizards will spawn also with void shields. These are just red bars, so they're not as hard to take down, but it's a challenge to kill them without getting killed by the second one. So if you get hit, drop back, take your time, don't die. Once you kill these guys, they'll occasionally spawn little thrall things, and you can get some ammo off of taken armaments with those. After you kill these first 2 blocks, these guys will spawn. I'd recommend nading them to get the heavy ammo. Then you can capture this other plate. If you need more revives, you'll see in the back here, we left those unstoppables. You can kill one or both of them from up here. It'll take a little time, but if you really need the revive, go for it. And then be careful standing up here because the overloads, you'll see it at the top left of the bubble. He comes out and he's almost hitting us. So I wouldn't recommend staying up here too long because you may end up getting sniped. So I invis the team down. We stay on the outskirts. The outskirts are definitely the safest. This is why the boss room is not too bad, because there's a lot of hiding spots that you can go and take cover. From here, you should be fairly safe from the overload champion, so try to have whoever's running Xeno kill the knight in the bubble. And then in this case, I was trying to take out the overloads. And then take your time here. You can see I get hit, and I say, okay, it's not worth dying. Just reset. So we reset, kill the knight, and then we wait for one of the overloads to go off on his own, and then we kill him pretty easily. So again, overload, anarchy, and then one of my teammates uses the super. Now the second one is much easier because you don't have anything else shooting at you. So anarchy with a nade, oppressive darkness, burns him down very quickly. Alright, if any of the ads are still left, I try to leave at least one. So I don't have a nade here, run back, invis my teammates, get my nade back, and then I throw it. So I'm at 12, and then I get 7 more anarchy ammo there. Kill the rest of the ads. Grab all the ammo you can before killing this blight. Once you kill the blight, the boss will spawn. And then the main goal here is just to sticky him with anarchy and hide. He fires this little purple ball that explodes into fire, and it will one-shot you. So this is why anarchy is so helpful. Once you damage him enough, little ads will spawn. Leave the boss alone. Try to get as many nade kills with armaments as you can. So you see I just got 14 more anarchy ammo there. And then take down the rest of the ads before continuing to damage the boss. The boss will then jump back up to this platform in the back. Same thing, anarchy, and then just hide and wait for him to tick down. Once he hits 1/3, things get a little chaotic because a Cyclops will spawn. You see it up on the wall there. This is your primary priority target. Take it down as quick as you can. You can see one of my teammates got bubbled there and died. If you get bubbled, try to run and jump as quickly as possible. If you can invis and then keep running and jumping in a straight line, you should be able to get out of it. Here, I should have not walked towards him, so I end up getting bubbled there, but we're trading off revives, and again, with the invisibility, we're able to keep everybody alive. So, finish off the Cyclops. Once the Cyclops is down, things get a lot more manageable. You're left with a few ads and one overload champion. So we overload this champion. Same thing as always, anarchy, mountaintop, finish him off. And then just make sure you're hitting him with the bow so he doesn't regen health. Once you finish off the ads, it goes back to damage phase, and then the next wave of ads will spawn. So again, this time there are 2 unstoppable champions. Take your time, kill them. If one of you goes down, try to bait them to the other side of the room before reviving. You can see they'll one-shot you even through like a wall. So take your time, split up, don't all get killed at the same time. And then it'll go to 3rd phase. He'll shield and a Cyclops will spawn up top in this corner. All fire on him, double sticky with anarchy, and then unload as many shots to kill him as quickly as you can. Once he's down, make sure you get any revives necessary, and then you'll have the final overload champion. Overload, anarchy, and then one of my teammates uses her super here, which helps clear out the ads and just get some damage into the champion so that he dies pretty quickly. For the very final damage, just stick in with anarchy, use supers to burn him down, stay split up so you don't all die at the same time, but you should be good from here on out. We use anarchy and just chain supers, and finally we're able to take down the boss. So overall, this was a group, one of them, it was their first Grandmaster Nightfall. The other one had done, I think this was their 3rd. So we were not like a super practice group, and it took us about 3 hours of running this, and then we finally got the clear. So hopefully this helped, and hope you're able to clear it. Thanks.